Murders committed decades ago that have only just been solved, the Lorraine Jacob case. On the morning of the 2nd of September in 1970, the strangled body of 19-year-old Lorraine Jacob was found outside a women's institute by bin men in Liverpool city centre. In the year 1970, Lorraine was a single parent to 2 young children and she was living with her mother in central Liverpool. On September 1st, Lorraine went out with her friends for the evening whilst her mother looked after the children. Later on that evening, Lorraine was spotted by witnesses walking home at around 11 p.m. This was the last sighting of Lorraine alive. Her dead body was found the following morning, only a few minutes' walk from her front door. An extensive investigation began and every effort was put into finding Lorraine's killer. But despite this, the case soon ran cold. In February 2008, almost 40 years after the murder of Lorraine Jacob, 2 painters and decorators were employed to clear out the house of a recently deceased elderly man. The man's name was Harvey Richardson, who passed away from cancer at the age of 77. The men employed to clear out his house found a satchel containing a 9-page letter confessing to the murder of Lorraine Jacob. The letter was found alongside newspaper clippings of the case and the victim's underwear. Harvey was an unassuming man who had no previous convictions. He wasn't even on police's radar. In the letter, Harvey Richardson described the months leading up to Lorraine's murder. He explained how Lorraine had accused him of taking photographs of her young children, which to be fair is pretty weird. Because of this, Lorraine decided to break into Harvey's bedsit and steal the 2 cameras that he'd been taking pictures of her children on. On the night of the murder, Harvey had been drowning his sorrows in alcohol after failing his librarianship exam that day. On his walk home that evening, he spotted Lorraine and they got into a heated argument. Whilst living, Harvey never told a living soul about his criminal actions. And if Harvey was still alive, he would have been tried for his crime.